Cancer, what's up? I wanted to do another reading for you. You guys have been so good. I get the most views from Cancers. I'm not sure about comments. I can't actually recall right now, but I really want to do another one for you guys before I do Tauruses, just because you guys have been so awesome to me. We're going to read for love tonight. We're going to get the first card out being the overall energy of the connection on your mind, and we'll go from there. So overall energy for this connection that's on Cancer's mind, the Hermit. You've got to be kidding me. That also came up in Virgo's reading, I believe, and maybe Pisces. Darn it. It's all starting to blob together. I can't remember. Anyhow, not important necessarily. Let's keep going. How does this person on your mind feel about you? How does the person on your mind feel about you, my dear Cancer? How does this person feel about you? Judgment. All right. What action does this person want to take towards you? What action does this person want to take towards you? Gosh, it feels like the shuffling is going on forever tonight. Ooh, the Ten of Wands. What's this flipped upside down though? The Empress. Okay. What do they fear? What does your person fear, Cancer? What do they fear? It's Five of Wands. Wow. Okay. And what's a potential outcome of this connection should everything continue as it has been? What is a potential outcome for this connection? Yeah, I don't like that. Page of Pentacles, me. Knight of Swords on the bottom. Oh, okay. So overall energy is the Hermit, which is a Virgo card. This person is in contemplation mode. So it's possible that you're not talking at all or you're talking very little, okay? This person is spending some time kind of Moses on the mountain sort of thing, going within and spending some time to themselves to think about what they want to do, where this is going, etc., etc., etc. How they feel about you is Judgment. I'm hearing that remains to be seen. You know, these are some really powerful cards in here. You've got 3 majors out already, and so this is a significant connection regardless of what happens. But what else am I getting from the Judgment? Can we get another card out here on Judgment about how they feel about you? It's almost like if it's because this card is always to me, I always hear in my mind like let go and let God. It's almost like if it's meant to be, it'll be sort of thing is the energy. Like, while I take some time out to think about this, if they leave me, they leave. If they stay, they stay. Like, this person, I don't know if they've got like a strong faith or what. The Death card, ugh, like another major. Wow, how they feel about you. I feel like, oh my God, and we got the Lovers out now as well. What was this one? 8 of Cups here. How they feel about you. I wonder if I'm going to take that. Queen of Cups on the bottom. Okay, oh, there's a lot going on here. Okay, how they feel about you. Judgment. This has been a transformative connection, and I feel that they realize the value in it and how this could be life-changing, quite honestly, for the both of you is what I'm getting, okay? The Lovers card is Gemini, and it speaks about choices, right? So I'm getting a few different things in here. I'm getting that this was a very powerful connection, that this created an opportunity for growth or is creating an opportunity for growth, and that decisions need to be made. There's also this energy of like neither one of them knowing, like it's kind of like I don't know. Like, what should we do? I don't know. And this possibly led to them feeling like they needed to walk away for a while to go up here into this hermit energy. So it's almost like this energy of somebody, very, very intense, powerful connection, and someone needing to walk away for a little bit. Just to clear their mind, I'm hearing. I mean, they see you as the Queen of Cups down here, okay? Queen of Cups is that sweet person who is very well balanced emotionally, who's very tender and caring and empathetic, very much the nurturer, like the mother's the energy I get off that card, like, come, I'll take care of you sort of thing, okay? So there's a lot to this Judgment card. There's a lot going on in that I will say this, if you're wondering if they feel the same about you, yes, and that they take this connection seriously, and whether it lasts or not, they understand the value of the connection and how important it has been or is going to be or continue to be in their life. Now, when we asked about what action they want to take towards you, the 10 of Wands came out first, and then the Empress was flipped over. And so again, this person has a shit ton of respect for you. Like, the first thing I wanted to say is they want to wife you and stuff, but it's bigger than that. It's way bigger than that. This person, we've got some Venus energy, so it can represent Libra, right? This person sees you and your worth. They know if they're going to come towards you that this is going to be a heavy burden. Like winning you over or being the person that they need to be to come towards someone like you, it's a tall order. And I think this is probably what gives them pause. Like, they know if they go forward in this connection, it's not going to be just like a one-night stand. Like, if they choose to go forward and give it their all, this is going to go big places, right? And you're going to expect it too. I think they wouldn't want to come to you with any less because they know you're deserving of it, sort of thing. So on the good side of this person feels like someone who's incredibly loyal. And I'm just hearing like someone of their word, like a man of their word sort of thing. So that's the good news. The bad news is they see it as a heavy burden and they have walked away to think about this. And they're confident enough within themselves and within their faith that they're like, well, if Cancer walks, then they walk, and we'll both have learned something from this. We'll both have gained from it, some huge valuable lessons. But this person, I don't feel like they're feeling that intense pressure to rush or to come to decisions or like that impulsive, no way, come back sort of thing energy. Nope. No way, man. I would venture to guess this person has a lot of earth in their chart. Like Taurus, possibly Virgo. But they're the kind that waited out sort of thing is the energy that I'm getting there. What do they fear? Interesting. Whoop, whoop. I don't know if you can see it because it's kind of dark. I should turn on my light so you guys can see better. Sorry, I think about these things. Ew. I think about these things last because I just get so excited to read. And I've been putting this off because I've been working on surviving. I think you probably all know what I mean. There we go. 5 of Wands, being in their fear position. I mean, there's no doubt about it, they're fearing conflict, and probably with you. Some of you might be knocking on their door looking for answers. Why don't we clarify it, actually? Let's not speculate. Let's just get to it and ask. Let's clarify this 5 of Wands, please. What about this? Tell us about this fear. What are they worried about with this 5 of Wands here? I think they kind of see you as a no shit kind of person. Pardon me, like it's almost like this energy of like, I wait for nobody. I know my worth. Just like they know their worth, you know your worth. And I think they know that too. Yeah, 4 of Swords here. Knight of, exactly. Knight of Wands. Okay. With the 2 of Wands, right? that Four of Wands, yeah. So Four of Wands is all about, you know, taking a time out to think about things, kind of chillax. It can be healing too. It can be someone that needs to go in and do some really deep healing. It could be very tired and stuff like that. The Knight of Pentacles here facing the Knight of Wands. So there's a few different messages I get here. So I feel like in some ways these are opposing forces. So this is like, you know, Slowpoke Knight of Pentacles here with the Knight of Wands. And so this could be your person's energies where, you know, one minute they might want to take it slow and steady and do this right. And, you know, I've got to be careful and plodding along and kind of, it's very slow moving energy. But I always say with the Knight of Pentacles, you know, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because when these folks take their time, that means that when they come forward with this little offer here, this Page of Pentacles, it's solid. Like, it's not kind of fly by night. Like, they mean it. They say it, they mean it. And I'm just being drawn to that looks like kale on his head. What the heck? Why is I drawn to that? Anyways, maybe that's significant to somebody. Kale, the name kale, or they're eating kale right now. I don't know. Anyways, never been drawn to that before. And then you've got this Knight of Wands over here. This might be another side of them that just wants to rush in and love you down. Like, right? I'm sorry, but that's just the energy I'm getting. Like, I feel like this person almost has like the devil and the angel on their shoulder, right? Like, this is what the right thing to do. This is what a respectable person should do and stuff. And there's this side that just like, oh man, I just want to dive in deep, right? So I think, you know, this conflict, they fear not just conflict from you, but even this inner conflict. Like, as they take out time to rest, it's like this dynamic between their own personality structures where it's just like like, and they're trying to rest and trying to be contemplative and stuff, but it's like being pulled in two different directions. And honestly, as much as I kind of giggle at the whole thing, it's very uncomfortable energy to be in, to be torn between two. So I really feel like they fear, you know, they're in this energy of the Five of Wands with themselves. I don't even think it has a lot to do with you, because you're kind of over here like, I know my worth. Like, and quite honestly, the Empress is somebody that, you know, well, Knight of Pentacles is over here contemplating up on the mountain and stuff like that and walked away to get their space. The Empress has no problem being like, you know what? If someone else comes along, I'm taking it. Like, I'm moving on. And it's not that it doesn't mean anything to them, the connection, but they're someone who's been around the block. The Empress is all of the queens combined sort of thing. It's kind of the culmination of that journey into womanhood, you know, into almost like crone energy. I'm not, you know, calling you a crone or anything like that, Cancer, but this is this energy of understanding how life works and life goes on, and we can't get too hung up on things, because there is somewhat of a mentality of like, again, if it's meant to be, it'll be, right? So very interesting energies there. As far as the potential outcome being the Page of Pentacles, I say that just because typically the Page of Pentacles as an outcome in an existing relationship isn't great, okay? Like, it's kind of like, that's it. Like, that's out of all these majors on the board, this is what you're going to offer me, this little pentacle, like, seriously? But there's two things coming, you know, to mind. I'm hearing one of this is like a peace offering, right? One of this is a peace offering, and can we start again? You know, can we start this over? So there's going to be a renegotiation in your relationship somehow, some way. Maybe it's like cooling the jets on it. So maybe it's just like being friends and taking it slow again. I'm not sure, but it's definitely a step back. But I'm not really feeling it all negative. We'll clarify it in a minute. The other thing that comes to mind is this Knight of Pentacles, you know, could kind of win over. And again, passion boy gets put away there, and Knight of Pentacles comes forward, and it's just like, listen, you know, it's not much, but you know I mean it. You know, when I come forward this one, I mean it, and it's solid, right? So kind of can go both ways there. You know, let's clarify and see with this Page of Pentacles. Tell us a little bit more about this potential outcome with the Page of Pentacles. What does this page offer? You know, from the appetizer of this, what's the main course after this little appetizer here? Why does it have to be so complicated? Like, honestly, guys, love is so simple. It is so straightforward, and we make it so complicated. Like, honestly, like if we could just put our egos aside and really focus on, you know, what really matters, this wouldn't be nearly as complicated as people make it. You know, I've been thinking about that a lot lately. In any event, we all come in our different meat suits and have different paths and stuff like that. And I guess that's part of life. Part of coming here is learning about these things, right? Let's clarify that Page of Pentacles there. I'm just being guided to use this deck. Not one I use a lot, but it's actually a really cool deck. Again, I think it's called the After Tarot. Oh no. Oh, I hate it when I destroy my cards. Oh, Justice. Okay, that popped out. That happened. Justice, so Libra energy. It's fair. So whatever they offer, it's going to be fair. Like, it's not a total jerk off move. Let's see. What else do we have here? Tell us more. Tell us more about this potential outcome. It's a compromise. Like, I feel like this person's gonna kind of, again, I'm getting more of this energy of like a peace offering. So might be some silence here after they walk away, and them kind of meek, you know, kind of coming up and being like, okay, like, I've given it some thought. What do you think about this? And, you know, I see this idea of compromise and fairness coming forward from it. Is there anything more you can tell us about this? Again, another major, right? So I think this really confirms that feeling I had where this wasn't as pitiful as I thought it was. Like, you know, typically it's not as pitiful as it would typically be in a spread, especially for an outcome, because we're following up with a major. So it's almost like, again, I feel like a readjustment in this relationship of some sort, after some time of this person, you know, trying to figure it out. Check out the Virgo reading if this is resonating. I feel like there's some similarities between it. Yeah, the death card there, where again, it's almost like under threat, you know, under threat, and this is scary, and no, like, you know, hanging on to something for dear life. And in that, whose reading did I get that in, where it came up almost as jealousy? And it's like they've got nothing to be jealous of. The scythe is going back. Like, this is all in their head sort of thing. Perhaps this person spends a lot of time up in their head and imagining worst case scenarios and wanting to hang on to everything they have with dear life. Like, this is someone who's guarded and who's not going to be sharing a ton of their feelings. And then that's followed up by the Ten of Pentacles and the Magician at the bottom. Magician energy is Gemini, Virgo energy. You know, when in balance, we've got all the tools we need. We've got everything we need to make this work. So again, with Virgo, there was some flip-flopping energy in their reading. This feels a little more calm and organized, but with the potential outcome. What is that card doing there? It just doesn't fit. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's possible that they might want to come forward with an offer of compromise, of balance, something they feel is workable, and you might be in the energy where you're just like, F that. Like, that's not going to work for me. Or almost like you feel like potentially you're being used, or, but this is a false sense. I want to say this, whatever way it sits with you, this is a false sense. This is insecurity. This is not the actual case. And in fact, you know, what they're offering you is pretty solid. Ten of Pentacles is a solid card. Solid card. Let's do advice. I feel like someone could use some advice right now about this connection, because I feel like somebody's sitting here maybe feeling like, do I stick around for this, or do I just be like, yeah, bye, like, you know, have a nice life, we'll see you around, right? Ooh, yeah, I want to use this. I was gonna pull out this one, but I feel like, yeah, let's use this for you guys, for my Cancers. place like home. This card that popped up there. Okay, let's get some advice for our beautiful Cancers here. We're 20 minutes in. We're almost done, Cancer. Hang on tight. Manifestation. Okay, so remember we had, is it still on the bottom? I think I might have shuffled it out. Yeah, we had the Magician on the bottom. The Magician is all about manifestation, right? Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Okay, so what I interpret from that, from, you know, advice from Spirit to you is be honest about what you need from this person and what you want, okay? And don't accept anything less. Don't let them dictate the terms. You dictate ahead of time what your terms are. And you can have this discussion and, okay, go back and forth and stuff. But if you're not comfortable with it, and I think you well know this, go forward and blaze your own trail, and maybe you'll come across somebody else that does have their shit together and can figure it out. And that sounds a bit harsh. I mean, I don't want to be harsh with this person because, again, I don't think they're doing any of this on purpose, but, you know, that doesn't mean you have to sit in the energy of waiting around for them, you know, to figure it out sort of thing. You know, but just that really resonated. Like, be very honest and clear about what you want, okay? What do you want in your life right now? And maybe you do want to hang out and, you know, stick around and see what happens with this person. 10 of Pentacles is a pretty sweet card. It's solid. Again, not a ton of love in this reading. None of the readings have had a lot of love in them tonight, but a lot of stability in them, you know, and that may be what you're looking for. I don't know. It depends on you, Cancer. You're the captain of your own ship there. Hope. It was in the reverse, so I feel like some of you are losing hope. The message reads, hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So if you're feeling hopeless right now, Cancer, this is just saying, if you truly want to be with this person and you feel like it's going places, which it looks like it very well could, you know, then just be patient, you know, and give it time and manifest what you do want to happen, you know, transformation, right? Any other advice for beautiful Cancers? Basically, you're in the driver's seat. And quite honestly, again, with this Judgment card, you know, I think this person has it right there. If it's meant to be, then it will happen. If it's not, it won't, you know? And so have you really got anything to lose? No, not really. Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet time. So maybe you need to take some quiet time out too during this time, Cancer. Take this quiet time out for yourself to kind of contemplate about what it is that you want, what's in your heart, you know. Maybe don't think about past experiences and, you know, traumas and that sort of thing again. We just had hidden depths on the bottom there. You know, let go of the past and think about this person and your connection with them and where you see that going. Yeah, but this is, again, this is like, to me, this is like the Hermit card in the Oracle deck. And light, this Queen of Light comes to shed love and light on the situation and remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. So lots of talk about that, right? And it is kind of the Oracle deck. It is a very positive Oracle deck. So I'm not surprised, but it's like, again, go out, do things with yourself, trust. Actually, very similar energy in these two cards here. Trust what is meant to be will be, okay? If you two are in separation right now, because I love you all so much, Cancer, I am going to pull a communication card. If they wanted to send you a message, either through song or through, you know, a one-liner, what would this person want to tell you right now? And even if you are in communication, this can be their higher self. Like, what would they want to tell you? Messages from the person on your mind, Cancer. Messages from the person on your mind. Ooh, I just saw Wicked Game. That's funny. I just, a song popped in my head. Was it last week? That song's intense. Give that a listen. I just saw it again. It's so funny. What would this person want to tell their Cancer? Oh, why are none of these cards jumping out? This person's like, no, I don't want to talk right now. Ooh, I'm sorry if I was ever careless with my words and hurt you. Ooh, I don't understand my feelings from you or for you. Yes, I'm thinking about you too. It's not just your imagination. When you look at me, it's like you see right through me. That can be really scary for people for sure. I'm too scared to make the changes to be with you. I can't stop thinking about you. Nothing works to distract me. And yes, we have a telepathic connection. And I miss you so much. All right. So Cancer, there you have it, my loves. I hope that was helpful for somebody out there. Please be sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Much appreciated, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.